it may not be a BCS Bowl, but tonight's Cotton Bowl at AT&T Stadium may be the next best thing.
Yeah, that's right, Ryan. And as unpredictable as it may have been at the start of the season, that is exactly where the Missouri Tigers will try to finish off their magical 2013 campaign with a win against the Oklahoma State Cowboys. The 78th annual Cotton Bowl was the last game for many Missouri Tigers seniors, including corner E.J. Gaines, who made a huge play early, picking off this clinch shelf pass in the first quarter of a scoreless game, giving viewers a little taste of what he'll be doing on Sundays next season. The offense would then turn the INT into points minutes later as James Franklin pitches outside to Henry Josie, who does the rest, giving Mizzou an early 7-0 lead to the dismay of the OK State faithful.
But they would soon be dancing as Shelf's 40-yard TD pass found Josh Stewart to tie the game up at 7. Now, early on in the second quarter, the Cowboys had a chance to take the lead, but following a delay of game call, Ben Grogan's 34-yard field goal hit off the top of the upright and was no good.
Then came the often controversial Matty Mock drive right after the missed field goal, but he was near perfect, finishing off the drive with this dime piece of a throw to Marcus Lucas to put Mizzou up 14-7. Mizzou would then add a late Andrew Baggett field goal to take the 10-point lead into halftime.
A very uneventful third quarter was topped off with little scoring as Shelf found Jajuan Seals across the middle to cut the Mizzou lead to 3. And with Cowboy fans loud and rowdy, James Franklin fumbled a pitch to set OK State up with great field position. The Tiger D came up big and only allowed a field goal to tie the game at 17. Mizzou was looking for a leader to step up, and running back Henry Josie did just that with his 25-yard TD run to take the lead. This was his second rushing touchdown of the day. On the following drive, Shelf said, "I'm going to match that," as his 23-yard TD run tied the game with just 10 minutes to go, much to the liking of former and current Cowboy Des Bryant.
Disaster nearly struck for the Tigers, though, when Oklahoma State cornerback Tyler Patman stepped in front of the James Franklin pass and returned it all the way to the house for an apparent pick six. Officials would huddle, though, and call pass interference on the Cowboys, triggering a noticeable reaction from the OK State crowd. The team from Stillwater would respond as Desmond Rowland carries all 245 pounds of Missouri DN Shane Ray into the end zone to regain the lead.
With the team down to what would likely be their final drive of the season, they looked to senior captain James Franklin to step up big. He did just that, delivering this strike to DGB. That eventually set the stage for Henry Josie, who made a few moves and cut to the end zone with a 16-yard TD run with only 3 minutes left. The team could almost taste their Cotton Bowl victory.
The Missouri defense would then be called upon one last time, and it responded as Randy Ponder makes a nice play on this jump ball to prevent a possible go-ahead touchdown. Then with the season on the line, All-American senior and Texas native Michael Sam stripped Shelf, allowing Shane Ray to pick it up, and he could go all the way into Mizzou football lore. With that touchdown, the celebration on the Mizzou sidelines was officially on as the Missouri Tigers beat the Oklahoma State Cowboys 41-31 and in the process earned Gary Pinkel his 102nd win, most all-time in Mizzou history. You couldn't have scripted the end of that game any better. Missouri Tigers squeak out a close win over the Oklahoma State Cowboys, finishing the season with 12 wins. That ties a school record for most wins in a season.
That's right. At times it wasn't pretty nice, but this team will go into the offseason as Cotton Bowl champs, and they're going to look forward to next year. From AT&T Stadium, for Eric Kelly, I'm Ryan Peraino, 23 Sports.